Hello once again everyone, Original Blood Ace here. We're back doing another video. The topic this time is more Pokemon news for X and Y. Now, as you can see, here is a image of the second evolution of the starters. Chespin evolves into the creature up in the top left. Don't know any of the names in English yet, so whatever. Fennekin is now standing on its hind legs. Most people don't like that. They wanted it to stay on all fours. And Froakie's next evolution is actually my favorite, and I'm still sticking with Froakie as my starter when I get X, but there you go. I think Froakie looks the best. Chespin's evolution looks decent, something new anyway, and Froakie has a twig in his tail, so yeah. Moving on to our next picture here is a new Mega Mewtwo was revealed, and this is the version that you will find in, or you will be able to get in Pokemon X, and the one we saw before was the one that will be in Pokemon Y. Personally, I still think the original Mewtwo looks the best, but out of this one, or the other one that we saw, this one looks cooler in my opinion. The other one looked like Boo from Dragon Ball Z, so, yep, there's the new Mega Mewtwo. This was a good one. Oops, well, whatever. Mega Garchomp. Looks badass. It's as simple as that. Frickin' scythes on his hands, which look like Scizor almost. And he looks pretty good. What else we got here? Yes. So, a few different new Pokemon were revealed here. If we look in the top left, you see that, like, dog-like Pokemon. It's a normal type, but it has a new feature in Pokemon where, in this Pokemon only, you can actually, I don't know how, but you can trim its fur yourself, and it'll look different depending on how you trim it, obviously. So everyone who uses this Pokemon could have a different looking one, and it affects it somehow, but I don't remember how. Then below that we have some kind of, I forget its name, Meowstick or something like that. Now the one on the left is the female version, and the one on the right is the male version. I'm pretty sure you can get both in either X or Y version. Honestly, I like the male one better. Apparently the male one is more the fighting type, and the female on the left is the more supportive type, with moves like Helping Hand and all that stuff. But I just think the one on the right looks cooler. Now if we move up to the top right, you can see a little Tyrannosaurus Rex, and below that is a little blue dinosaur type thing. Basically, these are the new fossil Pokemon. Now, I don't know if one will be in X, one will be in Y, or if you'll get to choose one out of the two, but not the other in your game, I'm not sure. Tough choice for what one I like. I mean, the T-Rex kind of reminds me of Rampardos, so I might go with the blue one. Now, I forget the type. The T-Rex is Rock Dragon, or Ground Dragon, something like that. And the blue guy is, I forget, Ice something? But he has like a move, or an ability that turns all his normal moves to ice and then increases the damage. So it's interesting. Not sure which one I would choose if I only get to pick one. Yeah. Then moving along, we got a little chart here. Now I don't really know exactly what all this is babbling about. Just shows off the Mega Evolution so far. Mega Mewtwo, another Mega Mewtwo, Mega Lucario, Ampharos, Absol, Mawile, Blaziken, Garchomp, Venusaur, Charizard, and then Blastoise would be underneath him. Then over here, what do we got? We got some different moves. Some of them are question mark, like Yvel or whatever his name is. So we're not sure what that is all about. And I don't know how you pronounce his name, Zervius or Zevius or whatever. The deer in the top right corner there, you can see he's got question marks too. And even the panda guy, what's his name, Padcham or something like that. But yeah, so no clue what that means. Some people are thinking it could be dual type moves, so we'd have an actual move that could be like, you know, ice and ground or something. But who knows? moving on to our next little picture here. Just some more pictures of pretty much the majority, if not all, the Pokemon we've seen so far. So what is there, like 30 of them there or something? 35 or so. And I gotta say, so far, I haven't seen, I think this is the best looking Pokemon gen we've ever had. I haven't seen a single one yet that's just like, wow, that's terrible, or that's ugly, like the frickin', what was his name? The broccoli monkey Pokemon from Gen 5. Crap, I forgot his name. Anyway, but overall, they all look pretty good so far. And then as you can see, in the bottom right hand corner, that character down there is actually showing that you can be customized. You can customize your clothes, your hair, and I think that's pretty much it, like the shape of, or like the style of your hair and the color. Other than that, that's about it, I think. And you do that at the salon or whatever the fuck it's called, the haircut place in the game. And then in the bottom left corner you can see 5 characters just standing there, and those are Team Flares, I think they are. Yeah, Team Flares, scientists. So they all have names, which means they'll be key characters in the story. And Team Flare's main purpose, I don't know if I said it in a previous video, but is apparently to make a beautiful world and just focus on money. So they're not stealing Pokemon, they're not abusing Pokemon. It's kind of weird, but we'll see how that works out. What else we got here? Just another chart here. I'm not really sure what it's showing off. Stuff with the Pokemon Bank, whatever. And some Pokemon movie pictures, and then there's this chart that they released. And I'm not sure which one is which, but some of the stats that they changed was like Steel and Dark, their resistances were removed, and Fairy is basically super effective against, or very super effective to very, well, average to super effective against pretty much everything. So Fairy will work against pretty much every Pokemon. So it's definitely going to change up things. This could be, well, it is the biggest change that Pokemon has ever had. So I think that's about it, though, to go into. Just gotta say, every time we get more and more news, though, it's getting more and more. The hype meter is getting higher and higher. I just can't wait for Pokemon X. Comes out October 12th next month. So that is exciting. It's about a month away. I can't believe it. But anyway, I guess that about does it. So this, as always, is Original Blood Ace. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon.